information technology. And Lynn, I didn't ask Lynn. Lynn, what's your favorite class?
My favorite class is art.
Oh, art, very nice. Do you like painting, sketching, sculpture? What's your favorite part of art?
I like painting.
Oh, painting. Do you use oil paints, watercolors, pastels? What kind of paint?
I use acrylic.
Oh, acrylic, really nice. Really nice. Okay. Happy to hear it. I love artists, Lynn. Really nice. Now, the next question, we'll start with Lynn because you answered last. Lynn, are your teachers at school strict, friendly, mean, happy, intelligent, and so on?
I think most of them are friendly, but some are sometimes strict.
Okay. They're friendly, but they can be strict. That's a good answer, Lynn. Do you guys know this word chill, easygoing? There's a student from Vancouver, he and his brother. He's a really cool guy named Ben. He's in my Monday, Wednesday, Friday class. Ben said, "Oh, my teachers are really chill." So I said, "Do you guys understand chill? Chill means you're just always really relaxed." I laugh at what Ben and his little brother say. They use Canadian American English. All right,
Sure,
so
I think you are chill too.
oh, well, thanks. I try to be, but I love teaching you guys. It makes me excited. Christina, how about your teachers? Are they strict, friendly, mean, happy, intelligent?
They only uh straight to me when I do something wrong, but when I'm like the best student in class, they don't do anything and they even adore me.
Oh, that's why they're very happy and they adore you. Nice. Okay. That's a nice answer, by the way. Lucy, how about you? Are your teachers strict? Are they friendly, happy, intelligent?
If I say like if all of my teachers want like they go friendly, and there's one teacher she was easygoing. Even in the test, she said that okay, you
Yeah.
can take the book and you copy the answer to the test. Your job is only need to finish her test and give it to me, and all class gets 10.
Oh,
You
wait,
can
tell me one more
open book
time. He
while you're doing the exam.
he lets you use the book to copy
Yeah.
or okay.
She even lets us talk to each other, like, "Oh, how can you do this one?" So talk it out loud. She doesn't mind it.
Oh, okay. Let me show you. She in capital S. She encourages cooperative is working together. Cooperative.
Yeah.
That's interesting because I introduced that as a debate topic to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday just yesterday, and I'll introduce that topic to you. Now, Ms. Duke said you guys are able to do higher level debate, but I still think it's a good question. It's should students be allowed to have support by using notes in their test? So, Lucy, what you just described, the teacher said, yes, she supports having some notes to help you in a test or a book. It's not bad, Lucy. This is a crazy example, but sometimes when there are two pilots on an airplane, but they also have an engineer, so three people are on the airplane as the pilots. If they have a technical problem, they have a book that they open up that they can go through really quickly.
Yeah, I know that because my brother learned about airplane a lot, so I know that.
I know. And so, Lucy, when I watch these shows on television, I can't believe they have a major emergency, right? And they're very calm. And the engineer's like, okay, it's a problem with this circuit and it's near the, I'm like, oh my God, I would be like, what are we going to do? Right? The plane is crashing.
Yeah, exactly. I can't even imagine, like, how can they be that calm? Like,
Yes.
like even when the plane is almost crashing, like, oh, we need to do this. Was like they're really cool. I have nothing
Lucy,
to say.
do you think they train them to be cool? Train them to be chill?
Yeah, I think they have trained them to be like calm with whatever any situation. They have to be calm, and so they can solve that problem.
Now, do you know thinking mistakes, when they do get the black box with the recorder from a plane that crashed, unfortunately, they listen to the pilots talking to each other. And the pilots are sometimes making thinking mistakes. It's called cognitive errors. And I think this is really good for Christina, Bone, Do Kwang. You guys are advanced students. So cognitive errors is when you're making a thinking mistake, the answer is right in front of you, but they're just not getting the correct answer. And some pilots actually do start to get worried and panicky. And it's clear that they're not hitting like an important green button. They just keep not hitting the green button and they're hitting a yellow button. And the people who are listening to these tapes say, no wonder the plane crashed. They're making thinking mistakes. They're just, it's not because they're stupid, it's they're under stress and they're not looking for the correct answer. So cognitive mistakes can also happen in tests, you guys, if you're worried. So for Christina and Lucy, you guys love English. This is a great phrase to learn, cognitive errors. And Bone also, you guys are all good English speakers. So cognitive errors when you're making thinking mistakes. And so be careful when you take tests to make that. Hey, 2 new members just joined us. We have Mina and Chloe. And hey, Chloe, good to see you again. Chloe, I was really happy yesterday. You gave some great answers. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you were reading for us and I said, oh my gosh, Chloe is only 7 years old, but you're already a really good reader, Chloe. It was so smooth. I was like, oh my gosh, that was great. And how is Mina?
Thank you.
Hello, Mina. Mina from Dong Nai.
I'm good, thank you.
Mina, we're doing a sort of get to know you. We're starting slowly today because we want everyone to introduce themselves to each other. So Christina and Bone and Do Kwang and Lin showed me their hometowns. If you look at the chat button, you can actually see their hometowns. For example, Christina wrote, my hometown is Quang Ninh, but I was born in Tainan, Tainan. Bone has a question. Mr. Bone.
Hi teacher, but like my teachers are friendly and intelligent, but sometimes they're very strict in exams.
Okay, on the
Especially.
exams. Now on the strict in the exams, Bone, can you look at notes while you take the test?
No.
So Chloe
no,
and Mina, we're talking about your teachers. Are your teachers strict? Are they friendly? Are they mean? Are they happy, intelligent? Are they supportive? How are your teachers at school, Chloe?
My teachers, they're friendly. Sometimes they're strict.
Yeah. I
And
keep
we-
hearing about this mix of friendly and strict. Christina said they're friendly when they give me praise and adore me, but they can be strict if I make a mistake. So, Christina, if you make a mistake, is it just like a math or science mistake? Or are you like talking to your friends in class?
No, it's just that our friend talk very much and talk loud while the teacher is teaching, and the teacher got angry.
Yeah. So Christina, how many
Yeah.
students are in one class? Are they 25, 30, 35, or 40 students? How many students in your class?
There are 35 students, but everyone except me don't get an extra homework because everyone are talking very loudly. So I just do my homework because the
Good.
teacher gave me so much homework.
All right. So 35 students is kind of big. One student said he had 45. And I think we talked about that in March. The debate question is, do you think bigger size classes with 35 or 45 students mean there's going to be bad behavior? So the debate question is, should the classes be smaller to get better education? And that was a great debate question. Maybe we can do that one again. Okay, you guys. So let me ask Mina. I didn't ask Mina, how are your teachers at school?
I think they are old, so they don't really care much about us. Like after teaching, they will let us like talk because like they are like 46 students, so like they don't really control much.
Oh my gosh. So Mina, you're one of those schools where they have like 46 students in one class. Is it
And
pretty
like
well behaved?
when we're our 6th grader, that will be like 46, but when we're 9th graders, that will have a chance that the class will be up to 54 or something.
Oh my gosh. When you're in the secondary school and they go up to like 54, is it mostly lecture style where the students are quiet? They know secondary school is really serious, so they just take notes and they don't talk.
Like yeah, there are some, most like it depends on the teacher. If the teacher want the class to engage in, they will ask more questions to make sure that they understand. But like because there are a lot of questions and one period is only like 45 minutes,
Yeah.
so they mostly skip it, and the students will prefer to ask when they get home later.
Oh, all right. And so when you ask a question, can you send your teacher a message in social media? Like, teacher, I have a question, and then the teacher will maybe answer it?
Yes, mostly like that, because in class, we don't have much time to like cover that much of knowledge. So the students will prefer the other way.
Okay. Now, Mina, can the students help each other? In some countries I've taught in Korea, Taiwan, Saudi Arabia, Japan, America, and now I'm teaching you guys online. Can the students help each other to find answers because social media is so powerful now?
I don't know, like because in the COVID-19, like every students have each other social media. So like if the homework, maybe they can help, but it's like mostly depends on the students. Most students here in my province, they learn extra classes a lot. So maybe if someone asks them for help, maybe they will help. But we mostly did it on our own. And since I don't know what about this other sixth grader, but my class, we don't have that much of homework to like help each other out.
All right, so that I highlighted that cooperative effort. Was that Christina or was that Lucy who said that the teachers encourage cooperative effort, like to get through a difficult test or something like that? Yeah, cooperative effort, that's a good one. Hey, Bone, you have your hand up. What would you like to say?
So like, oh, I forgot.
That's okay. Bone usually has like really cool stuff to say, so it's okay. If you remember it, Bone, please by all means raise your hand and I will call on you again. All right, now you guys, can I just ask you a question? You guys are advanced debate students. You're in class number 3. Do you guys remember the different kinds of debate that teacher Michael taught you guys, some of you guys, last November, December, January? Do you guys remember the names of those debates?
No.
There's like 4 or 5 different debate styles.
I think I remember the type of debate. I don't kind of think like, but I remember that there can be many people in one team of debate.
Yeah.
And
So that's the parliamentary debate that the government does, right? But then many people in one debate, that's usually parliamentary. Do you guys remember, these are the 4. We have the Lincoln Douglas debate style from my home state, Illinois, from about 180 years ago. We have policy debate or cross-examination debate, public forum debate, and parliamentary debate. So public forum, parliamentary ones, this is with many people in the debate. Lincoln Douglas debate was just 2 people, and I'll show you a picture of that in just a second. Policy debate can be a roundtable discussion debate, but usually that is open debate that anyone can see, but it also can be closed debate. So in our class, we'll mostly be doing Lincoln Douglas debate, policy debate, and public forum debate. So maybe in college you can learn parliamentary debate, but if you're studying to be a government worker, then you do policy debate. So first, the Lincoln Douglas debate. I told you guys my hometown is Chicago, Illinois in the USA, and that's here. Let's go back to the map. This is Chicago, Illinois, and this is Illinois. The capital is called Springfield. It's somewhere here, Springfield, Illinois. And there was a famous lawyer from there called Abraham Lincoln. Do you guys know Abraham Lincoln? So
Yes.
he's the guy on the American $5, right? Who was his great opponent? It's kind of an easy question because his name is right there. Who was Lincoln's rival?
Stephen Douglas.
Yeah, Stephen Douglas. I really don't like this guy. His ideas were really pretty horrible. Lincoln was a much more open thinker. And what it came down to is Stephen Douglas didn't think that black people were equal to white people as human beings. He's a really awful guy. So he said in this debate here, he said, since they're not equal to us, they can be our slaves. They will work for no money. We give them only food. We can separate the children from their mothers and sell them to somebody like you sell a car. They're not human beings. And Lincoln said, oh, I think you're completely wrong. This is terrible. So that's why America's Civil War started, you guys. So I put this in. Lincoln gave this famous speech. Now, Lucy and Christina, you mentioned you're great speakers. Nina, great readers. Can you, if you read this famous speech, you're actually reading the words of Abraham Lincoln, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Lucy, can you read this one?
Famous debate statement by Lincoln. House divided speech. Do I need to read like the sentence?
Yeah,
Or
you can read it.
June 16, 1898. A house divided against itself cannot stand. I believe in this government cannot. I can read that word.
Endure.
Endure.
Yeah.
Permanently have slave and have free. I do not expect the union to be dissolved. I do not expect the house to fall, but I do expect it will be cease to be divided. It will become all one things all on the other.
Yeah, so what Lincoln was saying is the black people lived in the South, and that's where you could grow cotton. The cotton was sent to England, and they made shirts and blankets. It was big business, but you can only grow cotton in those states that I showed you before, which my home state, Illinois, you cannot grow cotton these are the northern states. You can only grow cotton in the southern states. So the southern states wanted to break away and continue to use black people as free labor. They would beat them, you guys. It was really terrible. So Lincoln said, no, you cannot divide the United States. Now, let me ask you a question. In history, in Vietnam, who said Vietnam cannot be divided? It must be one country. Who said that? Do you know, Christina or Bone or Chloe? Christina.
Ho Chi Minh.
Yeah, you guys know your history. Very good. It was Ho Chi Minh. I put a picture of him down here. Ho Chi Minh is so similar to Abraham Lincoln. There he is. I think he was a great person. He said, we can't have North Vietnam and South Vietnam. This must be one country because this makes us weak as against China. It makes us weak with other countries in Southeast Asia. We must be one country, right? So Ho Chi Minh was a lot like Abraham Lincoln. By the way, here's the American map. America also had a war against itself, the blue states versus the red states. Red states from Texas all the way here, they grew cotton, as you saw, and they used black people as slaves. Many black people ran away to the north states because they didn't have slavery in the northern states. So Lincoln is from here, Illinois, sort of Kentucky, my home state. So that's what we fought the war about, and that's what Ho Chi Minh fought the war about, you guys. Okay, so let's see, we have 20 minutes left. You guys are doing a great job. I need some other reader. Mr. Bone, can you read this here?
Teacher Brandon, can you
Yes,
say
hey.
something,
Okay.
please?
What kind of debate is this?
Oh, wait, Bone.
Start.
Yeah, just give me 1 second, Teacher Brandon. So I'm sorry that I didn't enter the class early at the beginning, and I noticed that everyone you also just have like meet and greet, and you understand the student at the beginning. Yeah. So please allow like extra 30 minutes today for those students who arrive late at the
Oh, I
night.
see, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
please.
just keep going. Just keep going. All right.
Yeah, no extra
Very
30
kind of
minutes
you.
for like that conversation. So we finish the class today at 10:30, please. Yeah.
Okay, so your time 10:30, our time 12:30. Okay, that's fine. I'll
Okay.
keep going because we have a lot to cover. So thank you. All right, you guys.
Yes.
So you have to stay. Lucy, is it okay to stay till 10:30 Vietnam time?
No, yeah, it's all right. You can
All
teach
right.
and do
If anyone has to leave, it's okay to leave at the regular time, Christina. Like if you have to go to a swimming lesson or a piano lesson
Oh,
or something.
I can stay here. I want to
Okay.
hear you.
Okay, so it's okay. Just say, teacher, I have to sign off. and then you can go to your other activity. But I'll keep it open for Chloe and Mina, you know, we'll keep going. All right, good idea. So Mr. Bone, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Are you ready for your great reading?
Oh, yes. What
Okay.
kind of debate is this? Let's start with an affirmative, constructive AC, where the team that agrees with the position goes first and speak for 6 minutes. They give the reasons for supporting a position. The cross-examination by negative team CX then takes their turn. They only get 3 minutes. They find certain points in the affirmative team presentation that they disagree with.
Yeah, so they're kind of cool. AC, Americans call AC for air conditioner, right? CX sounds pretty cool. It sounds like a famous car. That's cross-examination. You guys, that word cross-examination comes right from lawyers who fight with words in a classroom, cross-examination. But cross-examination is what Lincoln and they were cross-examining each other here in front of all these people. It's just when Lincoln cross-examined Douglas, Douglas began to say these really terrible things about Black people, saying they aren't human. So even people sitting here who are white people mostly, they thought that's terrible to say Black people aren't human. That's not nice at all. And so they began to give Lincoln the high points in the debate. That's how Lincoln won the debate, and he became the president of the America in 1860, just 2 years after these debates. Enough people listened to debate and they put his words in the newspapers, and most of the northern states agreed with Lincoln through cross-examination, you guys. Nice work, Bone, the CX. Chloe, would you like to read this part here? Oh, Chloe's microphone went out. Chloe, do you know how to? Yeah, okay, here we go, Chloe.
After finding 1 or 2 points that they are strongly disagree with, the negative team then gives a presentation of its own that has been prepared in advance. Remember, at a debate tournament or competition, you will be given topics to research before the debate even begins. This is why on a 3-member team, one person is generally the research person who uses their notebook, computer, or tablet to quickly locate all kinds of information for the team's response to
Yeah,
make to the main question.
Yeah, so you guys, have you been in debates before, Lucy and Chloe and Christina? Christina, you joined a debate?
I did the debate. Yes,
You
I
did
did.
debate.
I did
Chloe did debate.
participate and I won first prize.
Oh, very nice. Now, Christina, could you use a tablet or a notebook or a smartphone during the debate to get some information?
No, I have, when waiting for my turn, I have already marked all the information. Then when we get to the stage and present our presentation, when we think of new information, there is a paper and a pen down. We can write our information and our passage
Oh,
to
okay.
present.
And so do you have to put any notes like where you got that information from?
No, I actually didn't write anything in the paper though, because I'm writing all and I can remember. I even made the passage very good. After it, the judge will question me and I answer all the questions.
Okay, very good, Christina. I want to ask Chloe, have you been in a debate? You said, yes, I have. Chloe,
did
what?
not. I
Oh, you
didn't.
did not. Okay, we hope you can be in a debate soon, Chloe. Nina, you raised your hand. Have you been in a debate?
Yes, I actually just went into Ho Chi Minh City for a debate championship like a day ago.
Okay, now, could you
And-
use outside sources like a tablet to the internet?
No printed documents and electric device are bought in the competition.
Okay, now were there any of those like super intelligent kids who just had the information in their head? They could actually.
No, it's like actually like before the competition, like last year, my tutor told me that We don't need like the percentage, like the population. Like we don't need the exact number. Just said that that is scientific based on, and then that those kids will like believe anything you say. Mostly
Mostly.
the rebuttals, mostly we rebut, like because we don't like have just like 30 minutes to prepare. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Actually last year in November or something, my team is the champion team, the first team that like the first prize is in a debate competition that like is organized by NCSN itself. So
Okay. I'm just laughing because you said, Mina, they said, you know, you could actually, some of this scientific data doesn't have to be so accurate. It doesn't have to
yeah,
be.
like they don't really care because like when you're when that team say they're scientific based, and then when we were but we just say you don't have proof about that, and then they will believe everything.
All right. Very interesting, Mina. Okay, let's see. Lucy, have you been in a debate?
Oh, I haven't been in any debate, so this is my first time to know about it. So
I think you'll do a good job. You have a good
yeah, I
personality.
wish.
And then you can speak fast and quickly and make your points. Let me ask that to Mina. Mina, are you under time? I hear I wrote 6 minutes and 4 minutes. Do they time you?
We will brought a timer ourselves, but instead of 6 minutes, we have 8 minutes for first, second, and third speaker, and 4 minutes for and 15 seconds for the reply speaker.
Okay. Now, was it enough time to say what you wanted to say?
Like sometimes it's too much, but like if we have time to extend it, then it will take like roughly 7 or 6 minutes.
Very nice. Okay. So the times are a little bit different than I have here. These notes I just got off of researching what the Stephen Douglas debate structure is. All right, let's see. We need another reader. Hey, Mr. Do Kwang, can you read here?
After finding 1 or 2 points that they strongly disagree with, the negative team then gives presentations of its own that has been prepared in advance. Remember, at a debate, tournaments, or competitions, you will be given topic to research before the debate even begins. That is why on a 3-member team, one person is generally the research person who uses their notebook, computer, or tablet to quickly locate all kind of information for the team's response to the main questions.
Very nice. Good reading there, Kwang. All right, so let's just check. I want to check that again with Mina from your experience. Could you be given topics in advance?
Well, we have 5 rounds in total for 2 days. So in the we will have 1 motion for prepared, and and everything else are impromptu. That means we have 30 minutes. The proposition will sit inside the room and prepare, and the opposition will be outside the room to prepare for their speech.
Oh, so you're separated. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And did you find you could work well with that time structure, like get everything done?
Well, yes, but like we will like listen to the other talk first. If we're lucky with opposition, then we have more time to prepare for a speech, to extend the ideas and more about like that.
There it is, you guys. It's a great French word.
Impromptu.
Impromptu. Mina just used impromptu.
Ngẫu hứng.
Impromptu. Is that a good translation?
No, it's not. That's not a good translation. Impromptu is like without preparation.
Ah, without preparation. Impromptu. By the way, it's a French word. So if we look at the French, this is kind of funny. Impromptu. Here we go.
Impromptu.
Impromptu. And then
Impromptu.
impromptu. Do you see how English and French are so similar? Impromptu. One more time because it's so funny.
Impromptu.
Impromptu. They just changed the pronunciation. Right.
Impromptu.
Very good, Chloe. Chloe, are you learning French?
No.
Oh, okay, you did that really well. Impromptu.
learning
Here's
French
another one.
for like I'm learning French for a really long time now.
No.
All right, impromptu. Now, the one word I asked you guys this because they were using this a lot is dessert, the sweet, you guys.
Dessert.
Dessert in French,
Dessert.
dessert. Okay, so dessert is dessert.
Dessert.
Dessert. Now, be
Dessert.
careful because some students wrote desert in their homework, right? And that's desert is that, you guys.
Dessert.
Dessert. And then
Dessert.
Desert.
desert,
Dessert.
right? So be careful with desert and dessert, right? Because one boy said, "Oh, I had dessert after dinner last night." I'm like, "Oh my God, you're eating sand? I wouldn't do that." Right? Okay. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? Christina, would you like to read some for us? Because Do Kwang just did a wonderful job. Hey, we have a new student called Hanny A. Can we talk to Hanny A? Hanny A, are you there?
Yes,
Is it Hanny or Hanny A?
it's just Henny.
Henny, I love that animal. Who is that character?
I don't know, it's just a random bear.
That looks pretty cool. How are you today, Hanny?
Yeah, I'm kind of good. It's just a normal day.
Okay, just a normal day. In Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi?
I'm in Hanoi.
You're in Hanoi?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. It's like Hanny from Hanoi. All right, let's see what we got, you guys. Chloe, what would you like to do?
Like to read.
You want to read? All right, but wait, we have to pick one new person to read, Chloe, because you're a great reader, by the way. Did we do this? Gets a little bit strange, Mina. I'm not even sure if they use this one. Let's see, who can we call on to read this one? Lynn, are you there?
Yes.
Lynn, can you read this one in the blue box?
Next, the affirmative team gets its chance to challenge the negative team. This is called cross examination by affirmative. They get 3 minutes to focus on 1 or 2 points that they do not agree with, and they give reasons for disagreeing. Then there is the first affirmative rebuttal. This is 4 minutes long, very important or crucial part of the debate. It has several important parts or key components to it.
Yeah, so let me go back to Mina. Did you use that 1AR first affirmative rebuttal? How many rebuttals do you get, Mina?
No, we don't use this. Like will give rebuttals in our speech. That's why it's 8 minutes.
Okay, so you get, this is very important. Mina said to everybody, we put the rebuttals.
But sometimes we can rebut in our POI, points of information. There will be 15 seconds for us to ask, and the time to answer will be added into our time or 8 minutes time of the speech.
Okay. Only 15 seconds, is that right?
Yeah, seconds to ask, right?
Oh, okay. To ask a question. Is that difficult to do?
No, it's fun to interrupt them. I mean,
that's kind of funny because if you interrupt them, you can throw the other team off of their thinking, right?
yeah,
So-
right. And like when you can make them stand for 15 minutes. Like you can ask them to stand there until you finish your ideas to answer them. So we will watch them stand for like 15 seconds or so. That's funny too.
Now, do people use good manners or does it get a little bit crazy in those debates, Mina?
Yeah, like sometimes when the other team said POI, my second speaker say what? And then when the moment she about to ask, he said no. It's sometimes it make people juggle, and sometimes they put like crazy things in their speech.
All right. So this is interesting because I've been teaching the students, try to use really good manners in your debate. But Mina just said, no, there's some fun stuff that happens where it doesn't have to be the best manners, you guys. All right. Hey, Chloe, are you still there? Do you want to try this one called Responding to the Negative Constructive, the NC?
Okay. Responding to the negative constructive NC, the team leader or ARI on the team affirmative team must comment on each of the arguments made by the negative team. Remember, before there were only 1 or 2 points to disagree with. Now, all position by the negative team is under attack. This is called refitting the negative case or rejecting everything the negative team had stated. The affirmative team can also defend its position that the negative team had already made.
Very nice, Chloe. All right, so Christina, do you have to go? You raised your hand. It's okay. It's just 12 now.
I want to read.
Oh, you want to read? Okay, can you stay a little longer then? Okay, let me just ask Mina. Mina, did you do this thing where you just negate the entire, the affirmative team, completely negate?
Normally the most rebuttals we will have, like the strongest rebuttals we will have is in the second speaker, which means that the first, like we go the first speaker of proposition, then the first speaker of opposition, just like that. So the second speaker is usually the strongest one. So we will mostly give the rebuttals in the second speaker. So like every point that the other team have mentioned, like will be every under attack, and try to like make that reasons not really good anymore with the debate. So we can give rebuttals in second and third speaker, or usually the first speaker too. So it's like they have rebuttals throughout the debate.
Okay. And then we'll change it. So there are rebuttals throughout the debate, but the second speaker is usually the strongest rebuttal. Rebuttals throughout the debate. Christina, it wants to read next. I just want to ask Mina one more question though. Mina, I had to do some research here to find this word. Let me see if I can find this word. And it is rebuttal. We defined this word rebuttal early on because it's an important word. And I just want you to check this translation if you think it's okay, all right? Sorry, I'm scrolling through this so quickly. Rebuttal. I can't find it. I just defined it using Google Speech.
Have to see rebuttals in 8 minutes.
In 8 minutes, rebuttal. That was in there, right? Rebuttal. Oh, that's strange, you guys. Are crucial. There you go. Crucial meaning highly important. It's in here somewhere. All right. Christina, do you want to try this one here called defending the affirmative? Can you do number 2 and 3?
Okay, defending the affirmative case. The affirmative must reinforce or make stronger by repeating and clarifying their own arguments with more supporting evidence and giving reason for supporting their position. At this point, the affirmative team should go back to specific points made by the negative team that are weak are not very logical. Addressing negative rebuttal. If the negative team has introduced new information in their rebuttal, the affirmative team must be critical of the new material here. Remember to cover all the negative team's rebuttal, because if you don't, then the negative team can find a weakness in your argument and come back with a strong attack.
Yeah, Mina, have you seen that happen where they come back with a strong attack because they see something weak in your argument?
Well, like we can rebut the rebuttals, or we can rebut the rebuttals of the rebuttals. Like we can rebut everything, literally everything. So it don't matter if they like rebut all once. So like we will have, usually there will be 3 ideas or 4 ideas for the team. So the first speaker will talk about 1 or 2 ideas, introduce their arguments, and the second speaker will carry on, and second and third speaker will rebut. The reply speaker don't usually rebut though. They can just like answer why their team have already won the argument.
Oh, okay. So I like that phrase. Everything can be rebutted is what Mina just said. You can question everything, right? Because here it was saying you should pick one weak point, but you say rebut everything. Okay, rebuttal. Hey, Mina, what do you think? Here we have a weak argument. Here we have a strong argument from the 3 Little Pigs story. You guys know this story with the wolf? Famous story? Yeah. So the reason I put this here is because do you see Bone and Do Kwang and Hanny? This is a weak argument, and it's easy for the wolf to blow the house down. But if your arguments are strong, the wolf can't blow your house down. So I wanted to give you guys a nice image for that. All right, so we've done most of the debate. It might be a little bit difficult to follow. So I just want to jump into some images to help you. Let me just get this ready here. One moment, please. And put this one down here, put this one down here. And let me see if I can find this. Okay, yeah, this picture I used last winter. And so from what Mina was saying, she said, you can rebut everything. It's okay to rebut everything. So Mina, when you said that, it reminds me of this guy here. He's sitting on a park bench. And what does his sign say? Bone, what does that sign say?
I'll argue with anyone about anything.
Yeah, so you can argue with anyone about anything. I don't know if you have to give this guy money or not. Bone, would you like to argue with this guy? Does he look friendly or does he look a little scary?
He looks friendly, so I'm not arguing with him.
So you can sit on a bench across from him and say, let's talk about which is better, dogs or cats for a pet. And then but I think maybe you have to pay him like $1. Right. So just a funny image, you guys. Let's see. I want to ask Mina, did you use the good language, the polite language during the debate? Because I'm going to start teaching this, and I think it's kind of important. These are the negative rebuttals. Mina, do you see these? Can you read these for us? 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. 1. Thank you to the affirmative for presenting the case. However, we must respectfully disagree. We think eating chocolate cake for breakfast is very bad for your health. 2. While we appreciate the affirmative team's perspective, we believe that there are significant flaws in their argument. 3. Allow us to offer a rebuttal to the points raised by the affirmative team.
Yeah. Now, did you use those types of phrases, Mina?
No. Like, sometimes we roast them secretly. We roast them, but secretly, so that they don't, like the judge won't know, but like the other team can get the idea. But yeah, sometimes in our reply speech, we'll say thank you to the other team. We will say thank you to the judge, but we did that before the speech starts. So it can show us that we still believe that our arguments is right no matter what.
Right. Nina just said roast them secretly. I'm laughing because it means like you're not using very polite language. You're attacking them. And when you say secretly, is that you write notes to the other team? How do you do that secretly, Nina?
Like just like hinting what we means. Not
Okay.
exactly say that not exactly say that roast them directly. No, like just hinting something like that. Just hinting.
I'm just by hinting what we mean. All right. I wish we could have an example of that. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's take that. I was telling the students before, Mina, that I enjoy eating chocolate cake for breakfast, but my doctor said you must stop eating chocolate cake because your blood sugar is too high and you're damaging your body. So no more chocolate cake. I have to eat fresh vegetables for breakfast. So Mina, give me an idea of how you would secretly roast somebody about eating too many sweets for breakfast. How would you do that?
We would say that maybe I would say that, well, mostly our roast come from our second speaker, which he like older, so he like know how to roast more. But like to me, when we think about eating chocolate, we will say that maybe someone will have bad teeth, like in personally, I think someone have bad teeth, so we should like reduce that more.
Okay.
Just hinting.
Oh my God. But Nina, is that like somebody in the debate on the other team actually has bad teeth? Is that what you mean by hinting?
Yeah, like that, just like that, exactly like that.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes like when we feel that the other speaker are like too powerful, we will all three of us will look at her with like dead in the eye. So like she will be scared and like she stop her speech immediately.
Did Michael teach you that one?
No, like my brother, he's my second speaker, his name is also Michael too. And if you ask Michael, he will say that my brother is like a super good people with like powerful people, like make the others scared, something like that.
Oh my gosh, can you see now? I tried to teach this thing to people. Do you know this expression though, called the ad hominem attack? Ad hominem is Latin, you guys, and Latin from Rome from 2,000 years ago. Ad means to, and hominem means you attack the person's character. And they say, like in debate, don't attack the person's character by saying, well, of course you have bad teeth, you must eat sweets for breakfast. You're a perfect example of why you shouldn't eat sweets like this, right? And so that's called an ad hominem attack.
Sorry, I'm late.
Okay, who is it? Is it Tom?
Yeah,
Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Tom, I'm talking to Mina. She has been in an actual debate. Have you been in an actual debate?
I have a debate class, but now I quit. So I just joined this new class.
Oh, you speak well, Tom. That's why I thought maybe you were in a debate class. Well, thanks for joining our class, Tom. Mina is helping us with, she's been in many debates, so she's helping us what actually happens in the debates in Vietnam. And so she was saying that roasting the opponent is like using some techniques that aren't just the words that you use that are serious educational words. She says, you know, you're using a little bit of personal attacks, right? So an ad hominem is a personal attack. But she says you can do these very softly, which I thought was interesting. You guys, I just want to check that ad hominem attack and see what it is in Vietnamese, because it's an awfully difficult word, ad hominem, hominem, and then we're gonna check it in Vietnamese. And so try to be careful with these guys. Here's it.
Quảng cáo cá nhân.
Yeah.
Ad hominem.
Ad hominem. And one more time.
quảng cáo cá nhân.
Yeah, it means launching a personal attack. So be careful if you do that, you guys.
I don't
because-
think that's a good translation because the
Yeah.
Google Translate thought that the ad means advertisements.
Oh, that's really weird. They shouldn't do that. Thanks, Mina. It just means a personal attack. If the judge is really strict, they'll take away points. All right. Any questions, you guys? We have about 15 minutes left, and we've given you so much information. So we saw this guy, and there it is. There's the ad hominem. I wrote it again. By the way, when we're going to do public debates, it comes from the word publica. It means a people's debate, right? And so in Japan and Vietnam, you have the Socialist Republic of Vietnam is this word here, which I don't know how to say that. Chloe, can you read this in Vietnamese for you? Because I don't know how to read that.
Okay.
You're not Vietnamese. How can you read it?
Oh, she doesn't.
She's American and she can't speak in Vietnamese. She don't understand
I
Vietnamese.
didn't know that,
Oh
Chloe.
yeah, that's why she looks like a foreigner. That's exactly why.
All right, Chloe, that's fine. Mina, can you read that in the Vietnamese?
In Vietnamese, the Socialist Republic of Vietnam is Cộng hòa xã hội chủ nghĩa Việt Nam. Yeah.
So when you see that word public, it comes from the Romans from 2,000 years ago. So it means public or publica. It means the people. So in a public debate, you're debating the people. And so let's see, did I have a picture here? No. Okay, I'm going to put the picture in. It comes from the Roman times, you guys. They had public debates and then they had private debates. All right. So public debates, you can debate outside, like the guy sitting on the park bench in my story. And there's there. And let's see. Roman Senate debate. Now, Mina, this is funny when you say roast your opponent, because in ancient Rome, there was a really bad roasting. And do you know the famous story, Mina, of the ultimate Roman roasting? Okay, so the Roman debate was, it's publica, it's a public debate. And one powerful senator, who are rich people who own lots of land, they stand up. And in Rome, they also had slaves like America. And he stands up and he gives his debate. Some of these guys were really good public speakers, but you would have people who think about the debate, if they agree or disagree. And then this guy was a famous speaker who's also in the debate. There you go again, that's debate. But one time something really happened. Do you know the history? The famous name Julius Caesar.
Yes, I know him. Kind of.
So, yeah, so what's terrible is he stood up to give a debate, and then the senators attacked and killed him because they thought he wanted to be the king of Rome, and Rome said, we do not want any kings. So instead of discussing it with him, because he was such a powerful man, they just decided to kill him. And that's what you see there. They killed Julius Caesar. So that's not really a debate. That's just called political violence, you guys. And so what you want to do is avoid political violence. It's speaking with words to solve problems in society. Okay, let me ask Mina one more time. Mina, what topics did you cover in your debates recently? I'm curious to know what kinds of things you debated about.
I don't really remember, but I took some pictures. First, for the first round, we have wait a minute. Yeah, micro celebrities. We regret the rise of micro celebrities.
Oh, very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna write
So
that.
with team opposition, the second round we said that in countries affected most by climate change, this house would agree the rise of green farming techniques.
Now that's like more science. Wait, when did you, the micro celebrities, do you have them in Vietnam?
I don't know, but they have an information slide for everything, so we don't have to worry about that.
Does everyone know what micro celebrities are, you guys?
Well, next to the motion, there are an information slide. That means they will they will explain what is the stakeholders, the person that is affected by the motion, and what is micro celebrity is, the definition of it.
So micro celebrity is someone who's a little bit famous on YouTube?
No, exactly. Micro celebrity is like a person who is famous just in a group of people, and they don't work for money. They work for fame only,
Ah, okay. Now, do you have them in Vietnam?
No, but like we don't really talk about Vietnam, and like all the motion, we don't really talk about Vietnam.
Okay, so
But-
just in the world, you have these micro
Yeah, in the world.
celebrities. Okay, so they just want to be famous and they don't care about the money.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Hey, Bone, are you still there? Well, it's gonna ask Bone a question. Bone, Mina mentioned the environment and climate change. I chose the plastics ones. Now, we did the plastics last winter, but I just wanted to introduce that. Bone, can you read the plastics one? It was a student from Ben from British Columbia in Canada said this one.
Plastics. Ben argues that affirmative on the benefits of plastics. All good things. Somebody take the negative. Try to use our team respectfully disagrees. Treating plastic is difficult and costly to recycle. It takes 300 years to degrade. Additionally, it threatens wildlife. Toxic poisonous chemicals. Benefits good things. The affirmative, it's easy to clean and preserve things such as food items or to carry out from a restaurant. Benefits, it is not heavy and we can easily carry it. It is also water resistant and many people use it in their daily lives.
Yeah, so Bone, what was there is the negative thing is it takes 300 years to degrade. And then I was thinking about what Mina said, that you don't have to have the number correct, exactly 300 years, you know, you could just like
No.
make it up.
It's
if
not
our
300
team win
years.
this debate, we will say our team strongly disagree with the motion. Like we never say the word respect in our debate.
Oh,
never
you guys
said-
should be using respectfully. So, okay,
No.
one more time, Mina. Our team strongly
Our
disagree?
team strongly disagree with the motion.
Okay,
We have, although we still respect them, we have to prove that we still believe that our motion is like our belief is right no matter what.
okay, but you have to prove it.
Yes.
Right. Okay. All right, let's see. Maybe if Christine can help us. Christine, are you there? Christina,
Yes, teacher.
can you try this part here, the negative side of plastics?
The negative side of plastic. The plastic, when burned, can cause health problems for the eyes and breathing. Bad things, negative things. Plastic are choking our ocean. On the other hand, negative response, the decay time is too long. Negative, not renewable.
Yeah, I'm still, Mina, what you said here, our team strongly, this is actually pretty polite language though. It's not bad. You can use that. You know, it's not like angry language. It's okay to say our team strongly disagrees with this motion. Does everyone understand motion though? I mean, this is lawyers or actually policy debate, the motion. The motion means, can you describe it, Mina? The motion. The motion.
Like the motion is basically the thing that you have to argue about.
Yeah. That's very
Like the motion would be like, we regret the rise of micro celebrity. That is the motion. That is what we have to talk about or prove about throughout the debate.
Okay. We're still laughing at that micro celebrities. Okay, you guys, we're working really hard and I want you guys to enjoy a fun break. But you know, Mina, when I was in high school, this famous English guy became famous as a singer, and his name was Boy George. And Boy George, before, he has a beautiful singing voice. He comes from London, England. Before Boy George became an international, very rich singer, he was a minor celebrity on the streets of England where they go shopping. And I'll try to get a picture when he was younger. He was sort of both male and female. So you call that non-binary. He didn't have like an identity as a boy or a girl. He said he was both. And he said, I don't like to be asked about the question. But as he got older, he became more like a man. He actually had a lot of problems. When he was younger, you really can see, some people said Boy George was beautiful, but he was, Mina, he was a micro celebrity first, but that's before they called it micro celebrity. He was just famous on the streets of London, but he did become a famous singer as well because his image was so beautiful, I guess. I don't know. Let me ask your opinion. When you look at Boy George, do you think he's beautiful or strange looking? Christina, what's your impression?
I think he is a bit strange looking when he
Yeah,
is
some
young.
people thought he was strange. There he is
But
now.
when he grown up, he looked like a man, and I don't think he's strange. It's just strange
Yeah.
that he wears some eye makeup.
The thing about Boy George, he came from a family of 10 children, and his father was a famous boxer. So it was very difficult for him because his father said, you know, you should be a man or a woman, you shouldn't be both. And so this was a micro celebrity, Mina. So that's why I think it's interesting you brought that topic up. Mina, can you think of a micro celebrity now?
Like micro celebrity now, like it's kind of a controversial thing to put it in a debate.
Yeah.
Like when everyone works for money, right? Even when you don't like the job, you work for the money. But micro celebrities, they work for nothing. They don't work for like just for fame. So why you have fame when you don't have money? It's like it's a controversial thing, and it's kind of hard to understand.
Hey, Mina, are you ready for the easiest question today? Is Taylor Swift a micro celebrity?
No, of course, she has tons of money.
She's a massive celebrity because her tour, how much money did she make last year? Do you remember?
We don't need to remember. Just say 2 billion and everyone will believe
You're
that.
very close. You're very close. It's $1 billion just from the tour. So nice work on that if you had to guess during the debate. So you guys, Taylor Swift is not a micro celebrity. She's a major celebrity because major and micro. So celebrity. She's a major celebrity, or a massive means really big. I would say she's more of a massive celebrity. So these are good vocabulary builders. Chloe, do you like Taylor Swift?
Yes, I like her.
Yeah. Now, do you have a pink Taylor Swift hat?
No.
Okay, there's a famous actor in America, and his little boy was in the car, and his little boy wears a pink Taylor Swift hat. It's really funny. He looked really cute because he loves Taylor Swift. Bone, do you like Taylor Swift? Yeah, okay, very nice. Do Kwang, do you like Taylor Swift? Maybe Do Kwang says, who's Taylor Swift? All right. Tom, how are you?
Yes.
Tom, do you like Taylor Swift?
Taylor what?
So Tom, you don't know Taylor Swift. Tom, that's fine if you don't know who she is. It's okay. It's perfectly good. Hey, Lucy, give me your impression of Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is like my favorite singer. Just like it's my second favorite singer. Just like I love her vocal, her song. Like I love her melody. Is so catchy, and I have nothing.
So you think she has real talent? She's not just a beautiful person. She also has
Yes,
great.
of course. Of
Yeah, of
course.
course. Very good, Lucy. And you could use that in a debate. Some micro celebrities actually have talent. Hanny, how are you? Hanny. Oh no, we were talking so much, some of the students are silent. All right. So you guys, do you want me to give you homework the first class? Let's have a yes or a no on that homework. You guys
I
decide.
did it once.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
I
mind?
don't take the other one.
But
I
can we
don't
like
know.
can we see the homework first before we decide?
Yeah. So, Mina, we chose this plastics, right? How about just a thing where you don't have to debate? You just give me your impressions. Here's a question. Maybe you guys could just answer this. How can debate help me overall in my student life and my life outside of school? First,
It
you
helps me
tell
to roast people and get better at my arguing with my brother.
yes. Now, Mina, I was going to say as a joke, yeah, I can argue with my wife better using debate, but I try not to because my wife is Japanese and she's too sensitive. So she wouldn't like it if I used debate style. Now, for you guys, you could say I could debate with my mother and father about things that I want to do. So would you guys like to do that? Could you just speak for about 1 minute and you just have to make an audio file? And the question is, how can debate help me overall in my student life and my life outside school? Like Mina said, I can debate my brother about all kinds of stuff. Mina, what would you debate your brother about?
We debate about who is better, like who is smarter, who is who is better, who is my mom's favorite child. A lot of fairness.
Who is mom's favorite child? Ouch, that could start to hurt, Mina. There could be some serious roasting, as you said.
Yes, like she roasts. He's a pro as roasting.
Yeah, oh my gosh, okay. So you have to fight
Like-
back against your brother, right?
I feel so bad. Like I feel so bad because I can't roast the others in my debate speech.
Yeah, but with your brother you can.
Yeah, kinda, because like everyone they roast in their POI. So
All right. Okay, so you guys understand the homework. Speak into a audio recorder device, and you don't have to write this out if you don't want. Talking to you guys today, I can see you have really good speaking skills. So please, you don't have to write this out. You can just start speaking from your own thoughts, which is really important during a debate. It's important for you just to speak without notes sometimes, right? You have to think fast and think spontaneous. What was that word? Impromptu, that French word, impromptu. Okay, so thank you very much. And I'll put this, today's lesson, I'm gonna put all of this into a PDF file. And it's a lot of stuff. Now, you don't have to memorize all of this stuff. It's just a basic warming up to look at from time to time, okay? So I'll put it in PDF and Microsoft Word file. And then if you guys can use Yalo, can everyone use Yalo, okay? So if you can use Yalo, I will put that all in Yalo, all right? All right, so thank you very much. It was great to meet you. Mina, thank you so much for helping. And then Lucy also, and Christina, and Chloe. You guys all helped me today. Tom, good for you to join. Do Kwon, very good reading. Bone, nice reading as usual. Lynn, thank you for coming, honey. And I will see you, today is Tuesday. I will see you on Thursday, and we'll start debating some topics, okay? Does that sound good?
Mina, I
thanks, you
want to
guys.
tell you something.
Sure,
Mina, you're
Lucy.
actually my idol right now. You're so
I'm your
good at
idol.
debate.
Well, thanks, but Mina is like amazing. You're, I have all these ideas of what debate is, but Mina's got like, oh no, this is what really happened in our debate, teacher Brandon. So she's really great too. Okay, thank you, and thank you for being so kind, Lucy. Very nice of you. All right, bye bye, Tom. Bye bye, Bone. Bye bye, Lucy. Bye bye, Henny. Bye bye, bye bye, Bone. Bye, Tom. See you guys on Thursday. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye.
safe day. Have a safe day, everybody. It's summer, honey. Christina, Chloe, it's summer, so be careful if you're doing.
Follow.
Bye bye.